Today we are discussing about the structure of the cell. So students, let's start. Structure of cell. Each cell consists of three essential parts. This is the structure of animal cell. So in this animal cell, this outer covering is called plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is also called cell membrane. First, cell membrane. Second, cytoplasm. Inner side of the plasma membrane. And in between the nuclear envelope. A certain fluids or jelly-like substance present. That substance is called cytoplasm. And third, nucleus. In an animal cell, a large structure presents, and this structure is called nucleus. Inside of the nucleus, nucleolus and chromosome are present. So this is the three main or essential parts of the cell. First, cell membrane. Second, cytoplasm. And third, nucleus. First, cell membrane. This structure. Cell membrane is also called plasma membrane or semi-permeable membrane or selective membrane. It is a semi-permeable membrane or selective membrane because a certain substance across it. So it is also called the selective membrane. It provides shape and rigidity. So that is the main function, shape and rigidity. But in the plant cells have an additional outer layer surrounding the cell membrane, and that layer is called the cell wall. In the plant cell wall present, but in the animal cell wall absent. So this is the basic difference, plant cell and animal cell. This cell wall is non-living rigid layer, non-living, and made up of cellulose. This cell wall is made up of cellulose, and its main function for the give shape and support to the plant cell. So cell wall gives shape and support to the plant cell. Then the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance. Inner side of the plasma membrane, this is the fluids, this is the jelly-like substance, and this substance is called the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance, and that occupies the space between the cell membrane and nuclear membrane. So this is the cell membrane and this is the nuclear membrane. So in between the cell membrane and nuclear membrane, these fluids are found, and that fluid is called cytoplasm. It contains various compounds such as water, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, nucleic acid, and mineral salts. Most of the life functions takes place within the cytoplasm. It means all type of the metabolic activity regulated by this part. So there are several organelles embedded in the cytoplasm, such as endoplasmic reticulum. This is the endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosome. This is the ribosome. Mitochondria. Golgi body. This is the Golgi body. Lysosome. This is the lysosome. Centrosome or centriole if animal cell, then centrosome or centriole present. But in the plant cell, plastids present. So first cell organelle, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum in short form is called ER. So here this is structure, endoplasmic reticulum. This is the endoplasmic reticulum and this is also endoplasmic reticulum. Here a dotted structure is present. This dotted structure is called the ribosome. If ribosome present on the endoplasmic reticulum, so that is called RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. But without ribosome, it is also called SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So first endoplasmic reticulum, short form is called ER, and it is reported by Porter in 1945. Matrix of the cytoplasm contain network of fine tubular threads called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a continuous with nuclear membrane and plasma membrane. So this is the continuous, this is the nuclear membrane, this is the nuclear membrane, and this is the plasma membrane. So that is the continuous with nuclear membrane and plasma membrane. Then endoplasmic reticulum is made up of cisternae, that is the flat shaft, and vesicles, that is the bag-like structure. Wall of the endoplasmic reticulum is typical unit membrane. Wall of the endoplasmic reticulum. This is the wall of the endoplasmic reticulum. This is the wall of the endoplasmic reticulum. This is the typical unit membrane. Wall of the endoplasmic reticulum may be granular. It means ribosome present. So that is the granular. It is also called the RER. It means rough endoplasmic reticulum. It means due to the presence of ribosome. It is also called the rough endoplasmic reticulum or RER. Then without ribosome, it is also called a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Then function. It provides a cytoskeleton. Then next, for the protein synthesis by ribosome. Here is the ribosome. So protein synthesis. Next function, secretory functions, as they are connected with Golgi complex or nucleus. So these are the secretory function. The next, a smooth endoplasmic reticulum is also associated with Golgi glycogen and lipid synthesis. Lipid is the chemical name of fat. Then second cell organelles, ribosome. This is the ribosome. Ribosome reported by Pallet in 1955. The ribosome found on the wall of the endoplasmic reticulum. This is the wall of the endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome found. And the free in the cytoplasm. This is the free in the cytoplasm. So ribosome are found in the wall of the endoplasmic reticulum and free in the cytoplasm. It is the site of protein synthesis because ribosome present and ribosome act for the purpose of protein synthesis. These are factories for the synthesis of proteins. Each ribosome is made up of two unequal subunits. For example, 70S ribosome contain two unequal subunits, that is the 30S and 50S. Ribosome is covered by a single membranous structure. This is a single membranous structure, and is chemically it contains approximately 40% RNA, especially rRNA. R means ribosomal RNA. So ribosomal RNA and 60% protein. RNA, full form of the RNA, ribonucleic acid. Ribo R, nucleic and acid A. Ribonucleic acid RNA, and rRNA, small r, that is the ribosomal RNA. 40% ribosomal RNA and 60% protein is the chemically contains. Its main function for the protein synthesis. Then third cell organelles, mitochondria. So this is the structure of mitochondria. This mitochondria doubled layer structure. Mitochondria reported by Colliker, Fleming and Altman 1880 to 90. Actually Altman used term bioplast and Benda used term mitochondria. Mitochondria were derived by Benda. Mitochondria are spherical, rod-shaped or thread-like doubled walled structure. So this is the doubled wall. This is the outer layer, this is the inner layer. Inner layer is the folded structure and this folded structure is called cristae. So mitochondrial wall contains two membrane layers, each of 69 to 70 angstrom thickness. Each layer, outer or inner layer, each layer 69 to 70 angstrom thickness at a distance of 60 to 80 angstrom in between both. The distance 60 to 80 angstrom. Inner layer is folded to form cristae. So this is the inner layer and this inner layer is the folded structure and this folded structure is called the cristae. So this is called the cristae. Cristae. Wall of the cristae contains a small particle. That particle is called oxysome. So here, suppose that this is the one part of the cristae. So in the large view, this is the enlarged view. This is the outer membrane and this outer membrane 60 angstrom thickness. This is the inner membrane. Inner membrane 60 angstrom thickness. In between the two layers 70 angstrom thickness. It means inner layer, inner membrane and outer membrane. In between 70 angstrom thickness. And this is the particle. And this particle is called the oxysomes. So that is the small particles contain, that is called the oxysome or elementary particle. These oxysomes are made up of cytochromes and constitute electron transport system, in the short form ETS system. So this is the oxysome and it is the enlarged view. This head part structure is 100 angstrom and this part is 50 angstrom and this structure is the 110 angstrom thickness. So oxysomes are made up of cytochromes and constitute electron transport system, in the short form ETS system. And next main points, mitochondrial matrix contains enzymes of Krebs cycle and cofactor. Enzymes of Krebs cycle and cofactor. Then function. Mitochondria are the sites where cell respiration occurs. Cell respiration occurs in the mitochondria to release energy. So mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell because mitochondria release energy. It is the cell respiration occurs. So it is also called the powerhouse of the cell. But this energy is stored in the form of an energy-rich compound. And this energy-rich compound is called ATP. ATP full form adenosine triphosphate. That is the full form of ATP. So that is the energy-rich compound. So it is also called the ATP. So this ATP is called energy coins. Then next main points, mitochondria contain its own DNA. This is the very important parts, own DNA. So in the mitochondria, it contains its own DNA. So this is the structure of mitochondria. So here the structure of the mitochondria. This is the one enlarged view of cristae and this is the one enlarged view of oxysome. shown. So the whole structure is the mitochondria, and this is the whole structure of the mitochondria. Repeat again. First, this is the double layer mitochondrial structure, and this is the cristae, and this is the one enlarged view of the cristae, and this structure is the one enlarged view of oxysome. Fourth cell organelles, Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is also called Golgi body and dictyosomes in plant cells. In the plant cell, Golgi apparatus or Golgi body is also called dictyosome. This Golgi body reported by Golgi in 1891. So in the 1891, Golgi reported Golgi apparatus. The Golgi body occurs in the form of granules, filaments or rods, which are supposed to be originated from ER, endoplasmic reticulum, ER. So these are generally located near the nucleus. Golgi body consists of many small groups of hollow tubular structure, and this hollow tubular structure is called the cisternae. So this is the cisternae, and with membranous walls, vesicles and vacuole. This is the membranous wall, this is the vesicles, and this structure is called the vacuole. Function. Its main function for the synthesis and secretion of enzymes, hormones, etc. Second function, formation of acrosome of sperms in animal shell. Acrosome is the front part of the sperm. Next function, it is responsible for shell plate formation during cell division. Next function, Golgi apparatus form a lysosome. So this is the structure of the Golgi body and function of the Golgi body or Golgi apparatus or dictyosome in plant cell. The next cell organelles are lysosome, the fifth cell organelles. This lysosome reported by de Duve in 1955. Lysosome reported by de Duve in 1955. It is also called the intracellular digestive center. Lysosome is also called the intracellular digestive centers. It is a small sac-like body, that is 0.2 mu to 0.8 mu. Mu means micrometer. So it is the small sac-like body, this is the sac-like body, scattered in the cytoplasm, or sometimes it is associated with the Golgi complex or Golgi body. They originate from the Golgi complex or directly from the endoplasmic reticulum or ER. It contains 40 different types of enzymes. So in the lysosome, 40 different types of the enzymes are found. One is hydrolytic enzyme. Hydrolytic enzyme. Its main function, their enzyme destroy the digest foreign substances. They digest the stored food during starvation of the cell. And third function, many damaged cells are rapidly destroyed or dissolved by their own lysosome, and hence these are called the suicide bag. So lysosome is also called the suicidal bag. Actually, hydrolytic enzymes are found, and these hydrolytic enzymes act. So then many cell organelles are dissolved or destroyed. So it is also called the suicide bag. The next function, digest cartilage during formation of bones. So this is the structure and function of the lysosome. So then next video we are discuss about centrosome, centrioles, plastid in the plant shell and others parts of the nucleus. Thank you.